Hello and good morning, everyone. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. It's another great episode of Motivation Monday. Motivation Monday. Before I get to my content, do me a favor, going over to my links in the description. Check out everything that's happening. I don't want to take too much time on that this month because I really want to get into who I'm highlighting for Black History Month. So go and check out those links, the podcast, my class. Some great things are happening, great things are getting ready to come, some new music, but go check out those links for me. All right, before I get into my content for today, we're going to be highlighting Ethel Waters. She lived between she was born in 1896 and she passed away in 1977. But let me just read a little bit about Ethel. She has some very piercing eyes as I'm looking at this photo. But anyway, let me read this for you. You may or may not have heard of her, but let's go and learn some new things about her, or learn her for the first time. Waters first entered the entertainment business in the 1920s as a blues singer and then became a Broadway star. Later in life, she made history for her work in television. She was the first African American to star in her own TV show, The Ethel Waters Show, and she was nominated for an Emmy in 1962. This is absolutely phenomenal. Obviously, she's going to mean something to me. She was a fellow musician, vocalist, and so I know that her work, I don't know, it's amazing how people accomplish these amazing things, and I wonder were they thinking at the time where we're going to be reading about them 20, 30, 40, 100 years later. We're going to be reading about these amazing people and what they were able to do. So we just want to honor Ethel today, for what she did and her work and following her dreams, even in the midst of a time where people of color were just not people were just people of color were not treated fairly. So much that they were going through at the time. It was so much. We're still going through some things, but not like it was back then. So we just want to honor Ethel for what she was able to do and accomplish. All right. So today this week we're talking about work ethic, and what I want to get into is how important work ethic is. And how this is a very powerful tool that you're going to need on your journey. You cannot just sit and speak affirmations and just think things and by itself. That's a very powerful step. That's a step. But you can't leave it there. You're going to need a powerful, robust work ethic. And you also need time to step away. But today we're talking about really having a work ethic. And there's a way to do this. There's a strategy to this. There's a way to make this happen where so you're not so burnt out, or you're not burnt out, and you're working smart. There's a strategy to that. So I would encourage you to go and research and do some research about that. Or maybe I'll do a video about that, about work ethic and how to strategize as far as getting things done. All right, but it's very important to understand that you're going to have to put some work into this thing. Whether it's a new business, if it's a marriage, some other type of relationship, your body, food, whatever it is, if it's worth it, you're going to have to put some work in. It's not just going to fall in your lap. All right. So you're going to have to put that time in. And so I have a great quote for today. Actually, it's right on time. It's by Michael Jordan. Celebrating Black History Month, even though he's alive, but celebrating Black History Month. Let me read what he said about it. All right. I never feared about my skills because I put in the work. Work ethic eliminates fear. So if you put forth the work, what are you fearing? You know what you're capable of doing and what you're not. All right. I'm going to read it one more time because I think it's important. I never feared about my skills because I put in the work. Work ethic eliminates fear. So if you put forth the work, what are you fearing? You know what you're capable of doing and what you're not. And this is so important. Of course, he's a 6-time champion. I'm sure he's won multiple MVPs. The man he did his thing. I know that we keep comparing people to him. I understand because what he did was so amazing. But this is so important to understand that your work ethic is a doorway. It's a doorway to where you want to be and to where you want to go. So continue to put that work in. Continue to fight for what you want. All right, and continue to and believe as you go forth and do so. All right, do me a favor before we go check out those links for me, family. Go check out the links that pertain to my class, pertain to podcasts and the other things. If you want to learn more about me, all those things are in the description. Check those things out, all right? And just stay tuned. Some great things are coming. Some great things are manifesting, and we're going to continue to serve you guys, all right? I want to thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a wonderful day. If you're not having a wonderful day, you can change that by your mindset. Thanks so much. Tony King out.